welcome back to the shed. It's been a couple of weeks since I put a video out. Sorry about that, but time's just kind of got away from me. I've not really had a good solid shed session. I've just been grabbing bits of time where I can, and of course most of that was unwrapping all the wiring loom and just going over everything again. There was a couple of iffy kind of connections. I've also done the stupid thing of like removing a bit more wiring and the diode pack, which is great if you've got an electrical background, you know what you're doing in theory, but I'm kind of guessing a little bit, quite a lot, which is probably not the most sensible way to go about it. But it all kind of makes sense when I'm looking at what I've removed and what's left and what it needs to run. So hopefully we're okay. So I've literally just got home from work, back in the shed. I've got the loom all unwrapped, so I've just done a little mock of sticking it on the bike, not putting anything, obviously not routing the loom correctly through the bike. We're just going to see if I haven't messed everything up, see if we've got some stuff working. So fingers crossed, let's get to it. Right, moment of truth. So I unwrapped most of the loom, most of it, all of the loom. I wanted to try and tidy up the wiring a little bit more, so I've got rid of like the diodes that were in there. So there's like a little diode pack which is part of the clutch. Well, it kind of all comes into the starter relay switch and the clutch switch and all that. So stripping all the wiring down, I've got rid of that now. So the bike will only be able to be started in neutral. You won't be able to start it in gear, but obviously all the rest of it's gone. So yeah, relatively thin down loom, and obviously we've still got brake lights, number plate light, indicators, high, low beam. In theory, so here we go. It's all kind of roughly hooked up. I haven't tempted fate by wrapping it all up again and putting it on. Let's just be slightly sensible and check it works first, because obviously I've changed an awful lot of things without checking. But oh, that's positive. So yeah, we have. So we've got the oil light, neutral light. All right, that's good. You can see a bit of headlight happening there. So we do have headlight. Oh, this is promising. We have number plate light and running lights. Okay, so what should we try next? Let's try front brake. Yes, front brake, rear brake, no rear brake. Okay, it might be because that's a different. Let's check we're all on properly. Yeah, all feels all good. Okay, alright, so a little problem there. What else do we want to check? High beam, because that actually caused it before, didn't it? Something shorted out. Yes. Excellent, so we have high and low beam. Okay, indicators. Let's try the indicators, because we weren't having that before, were we? Oh, that's good. Flashing there, and left. Go. Yes, you are. Brilliant. So Okay, so our electrics look like we're sorted, apart from that brake, rear brake switch. Okay, we can check the wiring, can't we, by just jumping that. So we'll check the loom end and see if it's that end or the switch end. So if I bridge those, that should do something, shouldn't it? Because that's what the switch is doing. Let's pop you down. Aha. So if we bridge the wire and loom, the actual switch, we have, so that's okay, so it's not a loom issue, so I'll just need to tinker with the switch there and make sure it's working. No biggie if it's not, because I've got several spares. Still indicating, isn't it? Right then. Yes, so that's all good, that's all good. I also wanted to start looking at what I'm going to do with the paint on the tank. So as I say, I've got this kind of candy lime green. It's already a dark metallic green, and then some satin black I'm going to use on there. Just thinking about giving it a bit of a kind of retro, I guess like that 70s, you know, like the lace effect kind of thing on the tank. Still haven't quite decided on the how to do it or on the pattern really yet, and yeah, not sure. So I'm going to try and touch on all those little bits and bobs in this video. Just going to have to see how it goes and cobble it all together at the end. Right, let's just get stuck in. Little look at the ladies. On here. Panties. Let's see which one. So that one's got some quite nice details on it. That's your standard fish net. So it's a bit rushed and hurried, but it's quite groovy. Yeah, difficult one that. Just got to decide how to use it on the tank. I want that kind of 70s retro look. Okay, so I'm going to call it the end on that video. Not a huge amount of content, but believe me, there's been a fair few hours in sorting out the loom, routing the loom, wrapping the loom, messing around with this tank. I've gone through, I haven't really got a plan for it. I'm just trying stuff out, see what kind of works. I've tried sketching something out and I'm just not getting it. I wanted to try and get a bit of that 70s kind of chopper vibe on there. That last kind of pan through I've just did, I quite like the shapes on that. I've been at this all afternoon. I've gone through like a whole roll of this stuff, just taping stuff out, seeing how it works. Three-quarters of that roll has ended up in the bin, just because I haven't liked it and I pulled it all off, started again. But yeah, I'll keep chipping away at it. So yeah, so not the most dynamic video, but we're getting there slowly but surely. It's the wiring looms in. So yeah, I'll just get the seat sent off, make some decisions on this tank, spray it, see if it looks alright. If not, it's all going satin black, and we're getting ever so much closer. Thanks for watching, take it easy, see you next time.